Welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Let's talk about the Black Stars team. Yes, because Afcon 2023, which will start from 2024. January is just in the corner. We have some 38 days as of the time recording this video for the Afcon to begin. And Ghana, we will play our first game on the 14th. It's going to be really interesting. In this video, we are going to talk about some top 7 Black Stars goalkeepers, 7 of them. And out of them, we will check out their performances so far. Are they consistent in their club size? And which of them will Coach Chris Hughton settle on them to use in the next Afcon? This is not Black Star squad yet. We are waiting for the squad to be out. I think probably some 2-3 weeks time you'll get it. And they will begin campaign for the Afcon. We are in Group B alongside Egypt, alongside Mozambique. And the next one is Cape Verde. Yes, in Ghana, we have to go there and make sure we qualify from the group phase. It seems Coach Chris Hughton will definitely be taking us to the Afcon. For now, that is how things stands, and we have to be talking about it. Now, Black Stars, we have some issues. Goalkeeping aspect, I've been saying it, with the full backs too, and the center backs. At least one offensive midfielder and one out-and-out striker who can also help us to go forward. Coach Chris Hughton, if you want to go there and succeed, there are some few things you have to just do them right, and our style of play, everything. And Ghana, we can get our glory days back. So let's talk about this. It's going to be really interesting, guys. So you'll get to know all the goalkeepers that we have at the moment and how things are going with their various club size. Before then, kindly like the video for me. Anytime you join me, please like the video, like it for me. Let's get about 100, 150. It helps the video to also reach wider audience and help to promote our page. Yes, and after that, if you are new, subscribe to this channel, put us on post notification so that anytime I drop a latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. This video is also brought to you definitely in collaboration with Pay Angel Money Transfer. Where are you based in Europe? In fact, Xmas is coming. You will be sending money home. Not tell you, not say. You send money to your family members and friends in Ghana here, or Africa. Just go to payangel.com, sign up for yourself, and use OSIKANI as your referral. Anytime you send money, it is free of charge. And the first transaction you make after registering with OSIKANI as your referral, you get a bonus on your first transaction on the platform. You have the best exchange rate, everything on the market. So go and register right now. Anytime you want to send money, use payangelmoney.com or Pay Angel app or anything, and you will give me a good feedback on this channel. Now, let me begin from here. The goalkeepers. Well, the first goalkeeper I'll talk about here is none other than Lawrence Altizigi, the #1 goalkeeper for St. Gallen in the Swiss Super League. For him, there is nothing you have to say about his consistency at the club side. He is the one key goalkeeper here who is keeping consistently at his club. In fact, the only one in all the goalkeepers who are outside Ghana who is maintaining his #1 spot in the club side. That is talking of Lawrence Altizigi. He's doing so well, and I think for him, he will have to be in the Afcon. Yes, per how things are going. Just recently, the 2 games that we played, that he was benched for Richard Ofori to come in and be the #1 goalkeeper for the Black Stars team. And I still see him as going to be in the next Afcon squad for Ghana. So Altizigi keeping so well for the club side, but with the national team, is he so much reliable that Ghanaians we can trust him to be in post? I think he did some yeoman's job during the World Cup 2022. Afterwards, too, his performance has been up and down, but he is one key goalkeeper that Ghana we have going into the Afcon 2024. So, guys, do you agree with me that he should be in the final 3? I see him to be there, and he's one keeper who is so much consistent for the club side. Even this season, he has been keeping his #1 spot, and that is it on Lawrence Altizigi. He's one goalkeeper that we have. #2, Richard Ofori. If you want to talk about the last 2 games that we played, I think his performance was quite good against Madagascar in Kumasi, also against Comoros that particular game. I think his performance was also great, and he looks like going to be in the final 3 for the next Afcon, because Coach Chris Hughton is kind of like getting some kind of trust in the goalkeeper, and it is looking like that. But with the club side, the last time he kept in a competitive game, he started as a goalkeeper for them, is way back into October, that is 2022, and it tells you that he has not been consistent, and that is it for the goalkeeper. So yes, because of injuries, the World Cup, the goalkeeper could not go with the Ghana team until now. He is also not getting his #1 spot at Orlando Pirates in South Africa. So yes, Richard Ofori is a good goalkeeper, but for him not keeping consistency at the club side, is it not going to affect him in his performance for the Black Stars team? Well, it is also another conversation that you'll be having. But Richard Ofori, he looks like one of the players who will be in the final squad for the Black Stars team ahead of the Afcon in Ivory Coast. Now, the third goalkeeper we'll talk about here is Joseph Lukwolokot, very good goalkeeper. At a certain point in time, he was the number one for the Black Stars team. In fact, ahead of the World Cup 2022 in Qatar, we saw him what he did against Nigeria in that last phase of the qualifiers. And he also picked a finger injury, which took him out of that particular World Cup. And that is it. After returning, he has been virtually the number 2 or the second choice for Hibernian in Scotland. And we will see whether he will also earn that particular spot. I think he's really much going to compete with Abdul Norodin, and the goalkeepers trainer and the coach will actually have to decide whether they will add him to the final 3. But I will add him to the final 3 goalkeepers for the Afcon next year. Now, the fourth goalkeeper we talk about here is Abdul Norodin. He is also not number 1 at his club side, and it is a worry. The last time that he was keeping consistency was around August. Then Chelsea's loaning goalkeeper, that's Lonina, joined CAS Hughton in Belgium, and the player immediately he lost his position to Slonina, and it has been like that. He's not keeping for them, and that is a worry for all Ghanaians. So yes, Abdul Norodin, he's also not consistent, but also very good goalkeeper. We saw what he did with the Black Stars team, especially if you can recall the current tournaments. He did so much well under coach Otoado, and afterwards he also got a chance to keep against USA. The USA game, we all saw how things pan out, but he also did his best. And the last call-up, he was not part of that particular 3 goalkeepers. But let's see whether Abdul Norodin will also make a return. By going to the Afcon, Ghana will have issues with the goalkeeping department, no doubt about that. Then the next goalkeeper, who is the 5th one I will talk about here, is one of the young and upcoming goalkeeper. That is Jordan Yeboah Emisa. He is virtually the second choice and sometimes the third choice for Sheffield United in the EPL. If you have been watching the EPL games, sometimes he is on the bench for Sheffield United in the EPL. Other times too, he's not on the bench. He's keeping for the under-23 for the Sheffield team. So yes, he's also keeping, but not at the EPL level. Sometimes he's keeping with the under-23, but training with the team alone and doing all those stuff tells you his qualities. He has been in the Ghana under-23 before, and he wasn't the main number 1 goalkeeper in the last under-23 Afcon, but he kept in some games. We saw his performances, saving some penalty in there, and he also did so much well. So he's one option that we have, but I don't think Coach Chris Hughton will gamble on the young boy at this time. But hey, the Ghanaian, that is talking of Jordan Yeboah Emisa, is one goalkeeper we will definitely have a conversation about ahead of the Afcon. Joseph Teye Annan. If you have been watching Mohamed Kudus at West Ham, most of the time he's working with this boy almost everywhere. Yes, he's a goalkeeper who started his trade in Ghana here before he moved to UK to continue goalkeeping, and now he's also the 3rd choice goalkeeper for West Ham United. Aside talking of Ariola Fabianski, he is there as the 3rd choice. So who knows, one day he can also be keeping for West Ham in the EPL games, and that is it on the boy. He's also usually keeping for the under-21 and also the under-23 side for West Ham United, but not for the senior side. And that is it on Joseph Teye Annan. Felix Teye is the 7th goalkeeper that I'll add in here. Very good goalkeeper for Mediama SC in the Ghana Premier League. In fact, Betpower is not even sponsored again, so Ghana Premier League. And now he is with them in Africa. We've seen his performances against El Ali. Go and watch that game. His first half, especially performance against El Ali, was super. Mediama lost by 3-0. But if you look at the number of saves he has to pull in that game, tells you that yes, the goalkeeper has really grown very well. Last season, he emerged as the top goalkeeper or the best goalkeeper in the Betpower Ghana Premier League. And this season, he is also continuing that his stupendous performance. So Felix Teye is one goalkeeper that Ghana, if he enters into the Afcon squad, shockingly, do not be surprised, because he's doing so much well and many are calling for him to be added to the Black Star squad. So these are the 7 goalkeepers that Ghana we have at the moment, and we have to talk about them. Lawrence Altizigi, Richard Ofori, Joseph Lukwolokot, Abdul Norodin, Jordan Yeboah Emisa, Joseph Teye Annan, and Felix Teye. These are the 3 goalkeepers. As of now, I think Wolokot, Richard Ofori, and talking of Lawrence Altizigi might be in the final 3 for the Afcon. But we have to wait and see how things will pan out on that front. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box. I'll bring you shout outs in my subsequent videos. So just stick and stay with me for that. Leave your thoughts and comment in the comment box. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates here on this channel. This is OSIKANI TV, and of course, we shall meet later.